Hi guys, hello, welcome. If it's your first time here watching or on the live chat, where the fuck have you been? So, welcome to my show. This is a pop culture show. We have a lot to talk about. We have a Dickless Pete. We've got Victoria's Secret. We have Sister Shade. So much to get into. Are you ready? Buckle up, bitch. Nobody answered. That's totally fine. So, my name is Tefi. I'm your host. Like I said, it's a pop culture show. Tefi, why would you talk about pop culture? Because of the old Hollywood saying, there's no business like business that isn't mine. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Okay, guys. So, hello again. Happy Sagittarius season. Very, very exciting because we made it out alive of the hood that was Scorpio season. It was jail. It was prison, okay? It was madness. I've talked about it, like, emotions were dark, technology was off, communication was off, and for someone who has a show that depends on communication and technology, that was amazing, and I love that for me. Like, I had an astrologer tell me, like, these next shows are gonna be caca. And I'm like, oh my God, amazing, yes. It's not like it's live and people get to see it. Thank you so much for telling me that. So I know what you're thinking, Tefi, consult the science. Of course, I'm gonna consult the science, baby, of course. What can I expect this Sagittarius season? Okay, a lot of positivity, a sense of optimism. You're gonna feel more optimistic, that feels great. A spirit of celebration, exploration. You're gonna be yearning to learn new things. You're gonna be unafraid to tell the truth, you know, which sounds terrifying now that I say it out loud. But you're gonna feel inspired to tackle goals, right? We all have goals. Tefi, are you gonna finish writing those movies you talked about yesterday? Get the fuck off my dick. Stop it. Tefi, are you gonna go to the gym? Why? Because I pay $150 a month and it's in my building and I've gone once for 30 minutes when I was texting Molly the whole time and she didn't answer me because she has me on Do Not Disturb. Mind your business. Mind your business. So yeah, Sagittarius season is gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be drunk. It's gonna be fat because it's the fucking holidays. It's gonna be so great. I love the holidays. Nobody here likes the holidays. I know. I'm expecting like woos and oohs at some points, and I'm like, okay, you guys fucking hate Santa. Well, that's on you, you know? So we're gonna do something I've never done before. It's my first time doing this. I never do this. We are going to try something out. Hope you like it. So that's the show. Thank you for coming. Thank you for, I'm just kidding, Just kidding. We look at stories every day, right? And we see things that we want to talk about, but there's just not enough meat on those stories to make it like a fucking segment, you know? Because we want like the gifts, we want to put videos in it, we want to have anecdotes in it and just like make it fun. But sometimes there are things that are just like, I want to talk about how weird it is or how great it is, and there's nothing to work with. But I fandangled my way into talking about those things. So I would like to share with you the top 3 celebrity cringe Instagram moments of this week. This is a segment I like to call, "Que pena, how could you do this to me? Give me your phone." Or a shorter little version of that, QPHCYDTTMGMYP. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna talk about my favorite pop culture icon to walk this earth, also a Sagittarius, Britney Jean Spears. Okay, so this week she posted this.
I've traveled the world and been to so many beautiful places, but what I've come to find out is home is where the heart is.
No! That's too much. Que pena, give me your phone. No, absolutely not. Home is where the heart is, and live, love, laugh. And if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. And what else? Live, love, laugh, and everything else that you see at Marshall's. You know what I mean? And a white wicker laundry basket. I just like, can't handle it. I can't do it. It fills my body of acid, and I do a full body cringe, okay? So, however cringy, whatever cringe my love Britney Spears posts, nothing will ever top the Falling in Love with You serenade she posted 2 holiday seasons ago. Tefi, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm gonna show you. Play the clip, Julie, go ahead.
I say only fools are rushing. Oh no, but I can't
Take my hand, take my whole life to know when I can't help posting to Instagram. I love Britney, but come on, baby. I can't do it. But next up, another cringe queen, Bella Thorne, is high off her fucking ass. Okay, for her new, hurts me to say, line of cannabis. That's right. Bella Thorne has a line of cannabis. It's called Forbidden Flower. Play the clip. No! No! I gotta go. I just gotta, no. You know when you get high? I mean, I don't because I'm a loser and I can't smoke marijuana, but I dream of one day getting high and, you know, like, I've seen my friends get like blasted and put on like a face mask and they're like, yeah. I imagine her like putting these fuck ass flowers on her face, like drooling, like, and then I'm gonna jump in the fountain. You know what I mean? So last, let's talk about my favorite Kardashian, another cringe queen, who constantly makes me wince like a fucking dog hit by a car, okay? Khloe Kardashian. My mother wants to, also, who the fuck is this? Whoever she is, I've never seen her in my life. Okay? My mother once told me, every time you forgive him, he will love you a little more, but you will also stop loving him. So the day he loves you the most, you will not feel anything for him anymore. That's not English. You said nothing. Just text Tristan, my sweet, sweet baby. Okay, so I can make fun of people all that I want, right? And I do, and I get paid for it. It's like crazy, but I too have uploaded a cringe or two. Like, lest we forget this classic on my Instagram feed.
Trade your dessert.
Ooh,
That's fantastic.
Are we exposed?
Callie.
I should have caught it.
I love alcohol. Show them the next one. We've got a great show for you today. We got a lot of gossip, a lot of drama, a lot of opinions, and we're gonna talk about Pete Davidson's dick again. Okay, I'll see you after this brequecito. Yeah. Dickless Pete Davidson. Yes. Yes. Pete Davidson did an interview with Paper Mag, and he is quoted in the interview saying he wanted to be a dickless depressed Ken doll, and it's fantastic. So it freaks me out, but like in a good way, you know? And it makes me like, this article, so it's not just the pics, I know the pics have gone like viral, but the article is actually really, really nice. It made me like him. Like, it's not that I ever disliked him, but it's definitely a more sensitive side of him in the article. And I feel like he shies away, and he's not who he really is in the media all the time, or we misconstrue some things. And in this article, he's like really sensitive and nice, and he opens up a little bit. So it's a great article, and you should read it. And he talks a little bit about like how the media can dehumanize. It's great. It's sensitive. And you know how I feel about feelings. I fucking love it. So the article is not sarcastic. It's definitely from his comedy career. And how he talks about his BD, his big dick energy, baby. Yeah. So one thing that was asked was, what's his love language in relationships? Okay, guys, before I get into that, there is a test online called What's Your Love Language? Molly, writer, producer, what was your love language?
All of them.
All of them. So receiving gifts. Mine was quality time. Look up lovelanguage.com or whatever. Just Google love languages and find out what yours is. It's really important for your relationship so you don't end up like Pete Davidson. So listen, this was his quote about his love language. I try to go as above and beyond as possible because that's what you're supposed to do. Question mark. That's what you're supposed to do? If you're in a relationship with someone, you're just supposed to make that person feel as special as possible. Okay, pause. Does this not sound like when you're asking a child what marriage is like, or like what sex is like? Well, you go to the cabbage patch and then you hold hands and then the baby, you know what I mean? Like you're just supposed to make that person feel as special as possible. But sometimes when you put so much on someone, oh, that's dark. It overwhelms them and then they don't know if they could come close to that. Okay, so not so innocent. So obviously, I'm assuming, and I think it's a little obvious, that this is about Ariana Grande, right? And yes, that's one of the photos from the photo shoot. It's excellent, right? So I think that what Pete is trying to tell me is that he has BSE, big suffocation energy. Yes, okay. Like I can just see him trying to like woo Ariana Grande, can't believe he's with Ariana Grande, and then try to like keep her, which explains like the immediate like love affair that they had and they just got tattoos and all this crazy shit, right? So, and Ariana Grande has this like, she has this loving, sweet persona with her fans and she's always like supporting people and she's open to receiving support. You know what I mean? Like she has this mushy gushy personality, which I love. And, you know, they got engaged in a heartbeat. They moved in together so fast. They didn't even have any furniture. They were just together in this huge, like, how much was it? Like $7 million apartment. Probably more. Probably like 10 million. But whatever. Wow, money's crazy, right? $10 million apartment. I'm like, Jason, let's say under 3,000 and lower. Fucking broke bitch. But listen, so we all know those like suffocation people, right? I have dated those people. I've dated those people. I have been those people. I am those people. That is me. That is my style of dating. If Jason's love language is suffocation, then let me tell you, you have got the right one. So I'm the kind of person that like texts you like, have you eaten? No, stay where you are, take deep breaths, try to get some water, stay conscious. I'm on my way. No, I didn't cook, I bought it, but I'm on my way. You know what I mean? So like I said, Pete, suffocation energy. What could this be from? Let's consult the science. Scorpio. Okay, Ariana is a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. What are Scorpios? Dark, a lot of emotions. And once they attach, they really fucking attach. And Cancers, we need a lot of support, and we think that we know what we want. All my ex-boyfriends are like, yeah, you did, bitch. I'm like, I'm sorry. Listen, so what is dating me like? I know you're all wondering, right? What is dating me like? Julie, show them. This is a text to my boyfriend today. Hi, I love you. I miss you. Did you eat breakfast? How are we feeling? Take your Dayquil. I love you, I love you, I love you. Do you need me to send you anything? Because I can. Love you. And the reason that Jason and I work, you know, the reason that it just meshes is because he gives me that caring love and affection right back. You know, he's like, we're just reciprocating, smothering, 24/7, show him his answer. It's just constant love, support. So sometimes I admit, maybe I'm a little too much. I get it, it's fine. But I think, and also in my experience, dating people like this and being people like this, you can push people away. And sometimes you need space. Cue Ariana Grande's NASA song. Is it NASA? NASA. NOSA. So should I read these lyrics for you? Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking get into it. Hold on. Wait one fucking second. I know an opportunity when I say one. Yeah, I'm just saying, baby, I can't really miss you if I'm with you. This isn't the actual song. Okay. And when I miss you, it'll change the way I kiss you. Baby, you know time apart is beneficial. It's like I'm the universe and you be NASA. Give you the whole world. I'ma need space. I'ma need space. You know I'm a star. That's right. She's a star and Pete Davidson is. dating people and space. I'm in need space. Okay, so I feel like we kind of knew this too. You know what I mean? I feel like we could kind of guess about that from the relationship. And we were always like making assumptions, but now we know. Now it's fact. Thank you so much, Pete Davidson. So the interviewer asked a scary question for us. He asked Pete, do you want to talk about Ariana? Of course we want you to talk about Ariana, you know what I mean? And he did, and he said this. I don't ever make public statements about relationships because I just don't think it's right, you know? I usually express how I feel about anything through work. So I hope she's well. I hope she's very happy, and that's pretty much it. And print doesn't usually age well. Okay, so is that not super nice? I think that's a very nice thing to say about your ex, you know? And the print comment, he's obviously like traumatized by the media, right? And how people can misconstrue his comments and I don't know, maybe talk about it on the 31st episode of their YouTube show. Okay, let's talk about the photo shoot. Now that we're done with feelings. He is a pee-pee-less, depressed, Ken doll, sans pee-pee without a pee-pee. No dick. And this is something that only someone with a huge, vivacious pee-pee can do. Like, it's so big. He's so confident that it's so big, that he's just like, just chop it off, you know? Chop it off. And he's like, fuck it. It's so big anyway that, like, girls can't take it. They can hardly take it anyway, so what's it even there for? You know? Huge. But ST, small dick energy, they could never, ever do this, you know? Like, just, like, think about their, have a shoot about their dick, talk about their dick, you know, be known for their dick, have models wanting to fuck their dick. Dick. It's such a big dick that it's not even there and you know it's a big dick. All right, I'll stop with the joke. I'm saying the word dick a lot. They should have called him Pete Dickinson. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. Pete's not the only one throwing out energy. Liam's little sister-in-law, I think she's older. I think that was shady. Liam's little sister-in-law says he can do better. Okay, so guys, I am a sister. I have a little brother, I have a little sister, and I'm what you would call protective and murderous, okay? Like, okay, so like, for example, my little brother, he has an ex-girlfriend. Hey, bitch. And she like fucked with my little brother after like years together, and to see your little brother heartbroken, dude, you're like, fuck it, I can go to jail. Like, it's not that bad. Whatever. A little murder charge. You know, a little manslaughter 1, sprinkle that on the record. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you'll just, fuck you. So when Chris Hemsworth's wife, who is Liam Hemsworth's sister-in-law, said this, my brother-in-law, well, after a relationship that you've dedicated 10 years to, he's a little bit down, but he's coping well. He's a strong boy, and he deserves the best. I think he deserves much better. Shady, shady, shade. Shady, shady, shade. She's saying, let me read in between these lines. Hold on for a second. Oh, Miley's trash. Okay, so, oopsies. So I understand that, like, family looks out for family, and that's, like, what you're supposed to do. Like, if your brother-in-law or your cousin-in-law or your half-brother or whatever, they break up with somebody, that's it. You're dead. Especially, like, fucking Miley. She's so disrespectful. She's been so insensitive publicly. Do you hear that? Mm-hmm. It's the Smilers running after me with knives. That's what they call each other, the Smilers. They're really tough. So I just got nervous. So... so whatever. She's been really insensitive publicly, you know, and yeah, dated somebody for 10 fucking years. And then 3 months later, they're dating Australian personality Cody Simpson. You know what I mean? And I think even her fans, even her fans can agree for sure. Like, come on, give it to me. Like, I hate when her fans are commenting, being like, Miley's just living her life. She's just living her life. Really? Okay, Chelsea. So when your high school boyfriend breaks up with you and starts fucking your next door neighbor, and you're like, Tefi, help me, Tefi. I'm gonna say, no, he's just living his life. He's just living his life. That's how life goes. People fuck each other's, not fuck each other's. People do fuck each other. People do fuck each other. That's another Tefi tip. When you get cheated on, you're super hurt. Well, sometimes people fuck. So you fuck their friends. So listen. So back to the sister-in-law, okay? Her name, we haven't even said her name. Okay, guys, listen to me right now. If you guys are in the chat, Molly is absorbed and she's not listening to me. Yeah, Molly's absorbed with you guys, and I think she's starting to like you guys more than me. Why? Because Flamingo's here? Is Flamingo late? Flamingo's not even here? I have to go. So guys, the sister-in-law, her name is Elsa Pataki. You know what you're asking me to do, Elsa. Show them. Come on. You were begging me for it, and I gave it to you, bitch. So what do I get out of all of this except for an insane unibrow? Liam is hurting. Liam is not doing so hot, you know? Even though he's dating that super cute girl, what's her name, Madison something on Dynasty, super, super cute. And reports are recently saying that they laugh at Miley together, which is exactly what someone who's hurting would tell the media. Well, me and my new girlfriend laugh at you. Like, okay, you said sobbing, weird, but that's fine. But just think about it though. He has to listen to Miley and coding. Just listen. He has to listen to Miley and Cody, like fucking, like drug-induced sex all day long, listening to like experimental rock and roll because Miley's so fucking cool, you know, because they're next door fucking neighbors. I hate it when my ex-boyfriend lives in the same borough as me. They're next door fucking neighbors. Do you think Miley's like, Cody, it's a beautiful day outside. Why don't we go out there and fuck on the front lawn of Liam's house? Bring the megaphones. Like that kind of thing, you know? She's like, oh yeah, like that kind of thing. I think I just blew out the speakers for the poor people in the control room. Sorry. So, I mean, it's probably sad. It's probably sad being in that house, knowing that Miley's like next door, living her life, doing drugs, whatever, adopting more animals. Like, Liam's probably sad. He's probably really hurt and like emotionally unavailable. And like closed off and like dark and trying to heal and just using people for sex. Oh my God, it makes me feel, Helga, how does it make you feel?
Arnold, you make my girlhood tremble.
Nickelodeon was nasty. Like, okay, my brother in middle school, he had this janitor that every time one of the kids would vomit, he would say, nasty girl, nasty, nasty, nasty. Or like, nasty boy. Like, imagine him just like mopping up vomit. He's like, nasty girl. And the girl's like, I'm sorry, I'm 11. Like, that's what I imagine. But yeah, anyway, Nickelodeon's nasty. Nothing to do. Nickelodeon was nasty, and it's like, I think it's very, very obvious that Elsa feels things for Liam. I mean, no, that cartoon said things that we all miss as children. And you know what, Liam, it's time to move on. You and me are moving on together, sweetheart. We're gonna talk about Victoria's Secret right after this break. Oh, you like this hair? This whole thing? Oh. So guys, bye ugly, bye Victoria's Secret fashion show. Hello Fenty. Guys, the famous fashion show is canceled this year. I think when I was in 8th grade, it was like my dream to be one of these girls, right? I wanted to be a Victoria's Secret model so bad. I wanted those. It kind of looks like I do have my angel wings, doesn't it? Oh well, time to talk shit. So I remember like being a kid and like watching this and like having my Rugrats underwear on and my training bra from Limited 2 made for hardwood floors, flat. And just like strutting, like imagining I'm like Tyra Banks. I didn't mean for you guys to imagine a child in their underwear. I see that now. My bad. Sorry. So now that I'm older, it really doesn't do anything for me. It's like, the shit is tacky, y'all. Come on, like, okay, let's be honest. Unless you are a expensive Eastern European bad little bitch escort, the kind for like senators, you don't think this shit is hot and you don't have this shit hanging in your fucking closet. Like, let's see some looks. Yeah, you like that shit? That's what you like? Yeah. If I showed up to a set like this, Martin the stylist would literally have a heart attack and I would be blamed for his death. I'd have to tell his parents I killed him. I killed Martin. I did. Because I wore this. I dared to wear this. Okay?
Oh, yeah? Are you a little ringleader? You are?
Look at me. You think you're gonna miss this? This is what you're gonna miss? This is what you're gonna miss? What is she, Scottish? And punk rocker? And a tree? What is she? What is this? She has a great body. So I love lingerie. I really do. I actually don't own any. But one day I'm gonna own some, but I love looking at it. And I think that this show is just for fucking men. This is for men. This is not a show for women. This is like, if anything, it's for women to trigger some kind of like envy. You know what I mean? Like, even these women that are in the show, like if you ask them about like how they prepare for the show, they're like, so I don't eat solids for 1 week. I do rigorous cardio. When I feel like I'm gonna pass out, I eat 1 cube of cheese. And that's it. That's literally it. That's like, and then afterwards you see them eating and they're like the Mean Girls scene when they're all like animals on the lunch table, like that. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So like this show isn't inclusive. It's not fun. It's just like cute and it's like prancy. And I'm not saying that they have to like look like me for it to be fun, but they just like all look exactly the same. It's like this annual like production of just like similar bodies over and over and over, lest we forget their CMO, Edward something or another. You're not important. He said the brand wouldn't carry plus sizes or represent transgender women because that's not the fantasy. Okay, that's not the fantasy. Huh, okay, well, you should go to Midtown after 5 p.m. and go on Grindr, so. I took a chance on that joke, okay, guys? Took a real chance. So it's basically like, I think Victoria's Secret is all around the way that they think and the way that they present themselves. It's all around shitty, and it makes women all over the world feel ashamed one way or another. And that guy, Edward, who's a CMO, it makes it even worse that he's a chief marketing officer, but that guy is just like a fucking loser. You know what, Edward? You put on a thong and a bra and walk down that runway and see what people fucking say about you. Ya bitch. Oh, whatever. Anyway, so back to the show. I'm not the biggest fan anymore. We can also we cannot forget the iconic moments, however, the Victoria's Secret fashion show has given us, okay? Yin and yang, bitch. Tyra's flamenco entrance, right? When Bella and Abel broke up and Abel was on the runway singing his little song and Bella had to strut and they like looked at each other and she like touched him. It was like super hot, like, oh my God, what's happening? When Ariana was terrified on stage, right? When we found out just how short Bruno Mars is. And of course, the famous, the wonderful slow-mo cam, rest in power. Ow. So listen, I tried to do like a little runway walk for the Victoria's Secret thing. We were like, oh, let's do a little bit where we do like a little runway walk. And something happened and my team decided it would be hysterical to put it in slow-mo. Can you just show it?
No.
Oh, Tefi. Oh, she's strutting. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. I don't get it. Why am I not modeling? I don't get it. So listen, Victoria's Secret just like refused to evolve with the times, like refused to be inclusive. Like brands like American Eagle, I know people still buy American Eagle. That's wild, right? But like, get weird. And like Fenty is a brand that is super inclusive, super fun, super high energy, owned by fucking Robin Rihanna Fenty. Hello. And it's an example of like how things can be sexy for everyone. And like, their shows make you want to get up and fucking dance. You don't believe me? Julie, hit him with the clip. Sorry, I didn't want it to end. Isn't that not gorgeous and fun and beautiful and everything? Like, and Bella Hadid, poor girl, she's so ugly. Kill me. And like you watch it and you watch a show and it's like every body type and you're like, oh my God, I can wear that. Like I have a belly, I have cellulite, I have this, I have that. You know, like we all have something and it's just like, this is for everyone and it's all in like bright colors and gorgeous, you know? Are you guys okay? Yeah. Okay. So it's something that you feel like excited watching, right? Not just this show and me screaming at everyone, but I mean the Fenty show, right? And then when you look at Victoria's Secret shows, you're kind of like, well, I don't look like that, and that's fucking ugly, you know? And like, wow, Adam Levine is still dating people? It's like crazy. I love Maroon 5. But anyway, in other amazing news, Normani is the first spokesperson for Fenty, which is perfect. I love this news. And she went to the Fenty fashion show, performed in lingerie. Yes, we have a clip. Julie's gonna give it to you right now. Sorry, I thought I was like with Normani. It's like, it's just a Normani world and we're just living in it, baby. We'll be right back after this. Okay, guys, a couple of things before I start going, we've reached my favorite part of the show. So listen, 2 things. I love you guys so much. Everybody in the chat, you know, you guys are my people. I need to figure out a name what to call you guys, and I wanted to call it my nieces and nephews, but I don't know if that's like kind of weird, you know? And I don't want to call it the Tefsters because I'd rather fucking die, okay? And then 2, we get these comments all the time, right? And I don't know what to say because people are like, Tefi, oh my God, I love you. And I'm like, oh my God, I love you too. And they're like, you need your own show. And I'm like, well, I have crazy news. You know what I mean? Like, so we've reached my favorite part of the show. This is when I get to bond with you a little bit. Give you some life advice. I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes. It's a big, bad world out there. And I don't want you to feel unprepared. Okay, so I got this message from one of my boyfriend's friends, okay? My brother is Ghoul Hefner saying, make America Tefi again. I'm so sorry for that. And so he's like, Tefi. I'm like, yes. And he's like, I need a tip specifically for me tomorrow. And I was like, I got you. So, how do I get a girl you love back who you tried to get in a threesome without asking her first? Well, 1, you don't. But to be fair, she said she wanted to do it. I just don't think she thought I'd invite a woman that night. If your girl wants a threesome, you need to chill out. You can't be like a dog waiting by the door, like, okay, whatever you want. You know what I mean? Do not go running as fast as you can to find a third, or what they call on Tinder, a unicorn. I had to find that out the hard way. Okay? It seems like you're like desperate to fuck other people, and then you're scared, and then you know what the worst part is? You know what else he told me? That he invited the girl, and she looked at him and she said, not only is this rude, But because she didn't get to choose a girl, you don't know her type, right? She said, this girl's fucking ugly. Yo me quiero morir. Hello, that's so embarrassing. Like, and now you can never talk to that girl again. I don't know if it's your friend, but you can never talk to her again because now she knows that you want to fuck her. So my advice to you is to grovel and grovel some more and then just do it until like, you know, you're blocked. Because then you'll know, and then you'll know. But beg, 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 beg for forgiveness. I feel like every guy makes this mistake, like once. And now cameraman Steven and cameraman Zach Birthday will never, because they have me and the tip. Oh, sorry, this is Tefi's tip. Just the fucking tip, bitch, okay? Guys, that's our show. Thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing. I'll see you Monday, and then Tuesday, and then you won't. But after the weekend, it's you and me, baby, okay? I'll see you then. XOXO. Love you. Get out of here, get. Come on, go.